Alright, hello everybody. Today we have ourselves a Cobra 200 GTL DX Night Watch. This is for Ansa. I sent this in, was having issues with the SWR calibration light here for the antenna. It's deemed the internal SWR circuitry has a fault on this radio, and it's not really feasible to replace the parts for the internal SWR, but he did not want the light on. So what I suggest is keep the radio in just the cal position instead of SWR. Keep it in cal, put it back, and the light will not come on. There's no form of actual reflect happening off of this radio. Less than a quarter of a watt at full output. Less than a quarter of a watt. So no reflect at all on the actual load here, so it's nothing of concern. We have gone through and done somewhat of a basic alignment. We have done our transmit side, we've done the receiver, we've done our offsets here. We have not done anything with the PLL, just due to the entire casing being hard soldered in, and that's all sides of this unit. So instead of damaging or causing potential risk to that assembly, we've just decided to leave it. This radio does also utilize Toshiba 2290 red dot transistors. These are getting harder and harder to find where they actually work. all the way, I should say. So the only exception on this one is that the front faceplate does not illuminate. Okay, we do have a signal going into it here. One moment, actually. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to hook up my leads there. Okay, we'll start bringing it up. I'll go about just a little bit over half. Negative 105 provides 20 dB cyanide. Negative 113 at 12 dB cyanide, very good. The receiver did come up on this radio. Trying to tickle it at negative 116, but we'll say 115 for 10 dB cyanide. And even at negative 123, we've still got it. Noise blanker off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on. We'll put it in sideband. And there we are. So it's hearing just fine. The clarifier assembly on this is a whole other story. They even had a tech bulletin for this on how to align this properly. So basically it's really as simple as put the counter where you want to be at exactly on frequency, in this case 271850, and we are ever so slightly off the center there, okay? But then they say to adjust T711. This is the VCO frequency offset, and have that match the front counter exactly, and that's how you line it up. So that was taken care of as well, so you're right where you're going to be is right where you're going to be at as far as transmitting. So we'll get her hooked up here and we'll show you what it's doing for output. Okay, now we tried to go as close to the book as possible on this. 27184990 plus or minus 20 hertz, we're good there. 100 watt element, we're looking at right at about 32, right for what the book says. Let's put it in average. And you can notice it really doesn't move at all, which, you know, I kind of figured as much. But before, this was set at 50 watts on high and like 25 on low, so we put it back to the book specs. The actual wave looks fantastic. And there we are there, 20 kilohertz span. And if we hit it into low, let's bring our mic gain down. I brought it to 6 instead of 4. And we've got just ever so slight forward. See it hop up there. So goes from 6 to 8 average. And again, there it is on the scope, looking very nice. Again, very nice. Hit it into peak. Okay, claims to be just shy of 30 with the tone injected. If we hit high power, we're going to be just right at about touching 100. And again, really nice looking wave. Really nice off of this radio. Okay, we'll show you how it's doing with the voice. Alright, we're going to show you on sideband here first, from the high power setting.
Audio 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 7 1 5 out here around Wisconsin, talking on this Cobra 200 DX GTL, doing right over 100 watts output with this 250 watt element slug, so right around 110 115, somewhere in there, you know, right there.
Okay.
Audio 1 2 3 4 5.
So you see it's right there. Go into low power.
Audio 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Audio, hello radio 715 715. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 1 2, hello 1 2 3 4 5. Right around 20 watts output. 20 watts out there on low power.
Okay, and then AM. One moment. Okay, low power on AM here.
Audio, hello radio 715 out here around Wisconsin, talking on this Cobra 200 GTL DX night watch radio. Doing right there somewhere around, I'd say, the 65 to 75 watt range while under modulation. Maybe around 50-60 watts output, somewhere in there. Overall, it's not bad, I'd have to say. Do between 50 and 75 watts is kind of what you could expect out there. 1 2 3 4 5. Audio, hello. Oh yeah.
Cool. Now we'll show you high power.
Audio, hello radio 715 out here around Wisconsin. Yeah, right over 125 watts. Somewhere, again though, right around the 110, 120 watt range. Kind of what we should expect out of this two transistors anyway, the way this radio is set up. Audio, hello 1 2 3 4 5. Really good looking output there. Really good all the way around on the analyzer, even a 20 kilohertz span. Look at that. Can't beat it, man. Absolutely cannot beat it. No two ways about it. Alright, man. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the Cobra. And we'll get it out to you.
Yeah, man. We'll get it out to you here coming up on Monday. Appreciate it again. Everybody else, appreciate you taking a look, stopping on by as you always do. We'll catch you out here on the next one. See you, bye.